All right, welcome back, guys. Today we've got 24 reaps to use, which is way more than I ever have. I've only had this many maybe once, and it's thanks to the Transcendence pack and the event that let me buy 5 with the coins. So we're gonna do that, but first, I want to go into the Ancient Magic shop and make sure I'm not missing out on some sweet rune that I could use those reaps on. So we're gonna do our Ancient Magic shop refreshes. Since TOA is refreshed. So let's go ahead and do the runes. So we're looking for basically perfect runes. I don't really want to re-up any of these, but you know, might as well look at them because I'm about to use all my re-ups. So I'd like to use them as intelligently as possible. So nothing here. HP slot 2 and 2 flats. Nothing here. Nothing here. Yep. Just gotta really make sure. Oh, that slot 1 guard's pretty good. It's just bad that it's guard. If it wasn't guard, maybe. It's got a good innate. But yeah, we're not buying guard runes. We're not doing that. We're not in the business of trading nat 5s for guard runes. That is for darn sure. Bunch of nothing. Ooh. Ooh, I found one. I gotta buy that one. Look at that violent slot 2. Good night. That is a good one. Wow. I just want to look at it for a second. Look at that. That's like a dream. I mean, the initial rolls aren't perfect, but slot 2 speed with innate, that is rare stuff. That is rare. And it's got pretty good damage stats on it. The only thing it's missing is crit damage. So yeah, we'll take that one. Wow. That doesn't come along very often. Buy that. Yes, please. Thank you. Done. I kind of don't expect to see them, and one that's so clear cut is like, oh, I guess I gotta buy that. Like, it's so unexpected. So I kind of just get stunned a little bit. Because, yeah, I haven't bought one in a long time. I've only bought like 1 ever, maybe 2. They're really, really rare to be bought because they're rarely that good. And something like a slot 2 with innate is, I mean, you know, and no junk stats. Like, it might roll bad, and it kind of rolled bad to start, but, like, I'll re-app that one, right? All right, nothing here. Let's see if we can get another one. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Get 2 runes out of 1 refresh set. I mean, there's a lot that's great. You'd be happy to farm them, but not good enough to buy. Nothing here. There's an accuracy speed slot 2 with an 8, but we're going to pass on that for sure. Well, defense slot 4 violent. I mean, it's a re-up candidate, but it's not good enough to buy. I would prefer to not buy things that are obviously going to have to be re-upped. See, that enhance rune's pretty good too, kind of in its own way. I mean, I'm not going to buy it, but it's not terrible. You'd be happy to pull it when you're grinding. Nothing here. Attack slot 2, violent. Interesting. I don't think I can grab that, even though it's got all the stats I want. I think I gotta pass on that one. I think so. I'm gonna just leave it for now. I'm not gonna refresh the last couple. I need to think about it. The main issue it has is that everything's a minimum roll, and so I have to outroll the average just to catch up. And then once it goes into attack, flat attack, it's kind of done. So it's probably a no, but we'll just let that one lie. Let's go take a look at the grinds. These are always interesting. I'm looking for a couple of specific things. Accuracy is not one. None of those are what I'm looking for. Speed, nope. That HP gem's pretty nice, but I don't think that's what I want. No. Also no. Speed tolerance. I don't think that's what I want. I think I want accuracy. I've got this one rune that needs a speed grind. I think it's accurate. Let me just go double check because I don't want to mess this up. It's a slot 4 and it's super fast. This one here. That is accuracy. Because see, it's at a +4 and I would really like it to be a +5. So I might actually buy that even though it's kind of weird, right? To buy an accuracy speed, but I might do that. Okay, where were we here? Is it here? Yeah. Back to the grinds. All right, so that's a no. HP Swift. I don't think so, though. I don't think it's worth it. I'd like to get speeds, right? I mean, this is a valuable, valuable resource, and you don't want to just use it for anything, you know? Whereas I think every speed grind is super valuable to me. So it's worth me doing. I'm also looking for something for despair. See, the rage, no. No, okay. Speed. Resist. No, maybe that despair one though. I'm gonna save this one because I do have that really good despair slot 1 with 31 speed and it's missing the gem. So probably what I'll do is I'll pause this here for the refreshes, see if I don't get it from refreshing in the event shop, because you can just refresh, and I'm just gonna take the first thing that comes up that I want. So I'm gonna pause that one there. So we're done with that. Let's go ahead and roll that slot 2. And then we'll start using all those re-apps. So we're gonna roll this all the way. All the way. All the way. I mean, we'd like it to be an attacky kind of a rune because that's how it's equipped. Of course it rolls minimum accuracy. Of course. So that's unfortunately a wasted roll and just turned it into a purple rune. Because now it's a purple rune. A minimum roll there. Oh, it looks like we might have to re-app this guy. I mean, it's not super impressive at the moment, which is fine. We got re-apps coming, so maybe it'll be a prime target. But we got to go all the way to 12. Could have rolled better so far. Let's see if we can make up for it a little bit on the flip side. That minimum roll, 2 minimum rolls is pretty rough. Makes it sort of like, not great. That is the 3rd minimum roll. Wasn't it? Because it was at 8. Yeah, so it rolled a 4. Yikes. Yikes. It's looking worse than blue currently. That's a bummer. But luckily, I bought it hoping it would roll well, and it had kind of the right stats to give me that chance. But it's also an awesome re-app candidate, so that's probably the direction we're gonna have to go, because this is super, super inefficient. I don't think there's any roll that can really save it at this point. So hopefully it'll roll bad again, just so we can really like be mad at this rune. While it's finishing up, I've made a list of all my re-app candidates. Okay, so another roll in accuracy. So I've got quite a few candidates. I, in general, want to re-app Swift because I want to give my Swift runes as many possible chances to roll quad speed as possible. I don't have a quad speed Swift. I think I have one that was a 5-star, but I don't have a 6-star. I only have one quad speed roll on my whole account, and it's Despair. So I'd like to roll Swifts in general is my first choice. So we're going to start on a couple of Swifts and then maybe move into Violent a little bit. I've got a couple Violent candidates. All right, so the main one I want to start off with is an HP rune with no innate, which is a bit of a bummer. Let's see if I can find it. That cannot be it. Is it this one? It's got to be, right? Yeah. And it's just, you can see it's just a terrible rune, but it's exactly the kind of rune you want to be good. If it had an innate, I'd be a little happier, but I don't have any of those. So this is what I've got. So we're going to put 4 into this one and then see what we get. I'm trying to be judicious. I don't want to throw a million of them at things that don't have innate. So let's see what we can do here. Give it 4 tries. Better-ish. Still pretty awful. Probably not even better, really. Ooh, brutal. That's 2. Here comes 3. Attack. Also bad. All right, last one for this one for now. We might come back around. but I just don't want to throw all of them into one rune here. Yikes. Yikes. That's terrible. Okay. Then we've got the same thing on Violent. We've got a Violent slot 4 with no innate, which I think is probably worth doing. I've also got a Swift slot 1. Slot 1 is my target in Swift. Oh man, how am I going to find this thing? It's got flat... I think that's it. And this is okay with the 20 crit rate. But I want to take a couple shots at it. Do I? 20 crit rate's pretty good. Maybe I don't. Let's see. I've got another one. I've got one with a crit rate percentage and an HP percentage. Let's see if we can't find it. Is that the one? That one's already pretty good. You can see my Swift runes are pretty good. Is this it? Nope, that is hero. Crit rate. This looks like it. So this is one with an attack innate. Not ideal because attack is a grindable stat. But this is not currently usable. So we'll put a couple into this. See what we get. Let's do like 3. That's good. Perfect. We'll take it. Usable right away. Good, pretty decent rolls. A max roll into speed. A little bit low into accuracy, but 2 really nice rolls into crit damage, and then a crit rate there that we would probably gem into more crit rate. And a little bit of attack in there as well. All right, we'll call that good. Okay, so then we've got, I'm going to cross that one off the list. That was the attack one. Now we've got a slot 1 with crit rate and a slot 1 with HP. If I can find the one with crit rate. That's probably too far down the list, isn't it? There's one with HP. It's just not fully rolled. Okay, now we're into the 5s. Attack. Crit rate. That can't be it because that one looks okay. That might be it, but that one looks kind of okay too. It should have a little bit of crit rate on it. That's like a clone of that other rune. That's so weird. These are all max. I'm assuming it's not these. Okay, let's go ahead and leave that alone for now. Let's go look at that Violent slot 4, I think it is. Maybe it's slot 6. Let's go see. Where's the defense? It should be HP. HP. Is it this one? Yeah, it's that one. That one just needs to be finished leveling. And that is not maxed. Okay. And that is also... Okay, good. So let's go ahead and level this up. And we'll roll it out. Okay, good. So we got that one in one shot. That was really nice. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's fine. You know, it's good enough, right? Obviously, we'd like it to quad roll. That would be ideal. But, you know, you kind of get what you get, right? All right, so we're going to roll this guy because we don't have very many slot 6 HPs. Just don't. So we're going to give it a chance to impress us. Ideally, it would have an innate, of course, but what are you going to do? Then I think where we're going to go from here is I've got some slot 6 accuracy with innate. I've got 2 of them, and they're not quite fast enough to get picked when I pick Swift units that need accuracy, which is a bummer. I've also got 1 in Violent that has an innate that it would be nice to improve. In terms of my Violent runes, though, going through my runes and looking at them for this purpose really made me see how poor my Violent runes are compared to my Swift runes, which makes sense. Anytime I try to run a Swift-based team, I have way more success, and when I try to run a Violent-based team, I have no success. All right, so this rolled out predictably terrible, so it's not going to be difficult to improve this rune quite a bit. It just needs to roll into anything that's not this. So let's give it 4 to start. That's already better, which is sad. Another one. That's not terrible. I mean, it's all usable-ish. I wish... Gosh, the problem is really that the speed roll is minimum. Its speed roll is double minimum. The crit rate roll is minimum. So we gotta... Let's give it the 2 more that we promised it. See if we can get better here. That is not better, I don't think. It's not terrible, but... Actually, it's borderline terrible. Alright, this will be the last try for this one from now. That one is a loser rune. Alright, so it's something. It's still like in the PvE area. But yeah, we've got one slot 3 with defense innate. Oh my god. Let's see if I can't find it randomly. So, is that it? Nope. So hard to find these runes. I should have prepared a little better. Is it this one? It's this one. Alright, so let's roll this one out to 12. And then we'll re-up it, because it's not really usable as is, and it is the only slot 3 with an innate that I have in Violent. So we'll give it a little love, and then we're gonna go back to Swift, I think. Yeah, nothing mind-blowing happened with the Violent one other than we made it sort of a little usable. And then there's this one other rune that I'm tempted to re-up, but I don't think I should. It's a Blade slot 4 crit damage rune with an innate. And I'm like, Blade, slot 4 crit damage, that's good stuff. But it's borderline usable now. It rolled like double accuracy, triple accuracy, so it's got a ton of accuracy, which makes it kind of weird. But it's not like a total disappointment, you know? Like, I don't know. Alright, I don't think this is usable enough with that crit damage, so let's give it a couple, and we'll see how we do. I think that's better. I think that's borderline usable. So we'll call that a day on that one. I mean, it didn't go crazy, but it's more usable than it was. All right, let's look at those accuracy Swift runes. This is the one that's kind of okay, and there's another one that's worse. It's this one, because this one is 16 base, and I think this one is 17 base. Yeah, it just hasn't rolled out yet. And it's got a crit damage innate versus a better crit damage innate. So let's give this one a try. Double check. Yeah. All right, we'll give this one a try. Give this one a couple. I mean, we're just speed chasing here, which is hard, but I need a rune like this. I need a good rune that does this. So I gotta get it at some point. And this is one way to ensure I at least get some rolls on this sort of thing. Come on, speed. Nope. All right, we're gonna give it one more, because there's only one thing I'll accept, and that is more speed. That is not it. Nope, 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 nope. All right, let's go back to the slot 4 HP. Where did that rune end up? That's not it, is it? It was, is this it? Gosh, it's so bad. I forgot how bad it was. It's only been a couple minutes, and it's like, oh my gosh, it's so bad. I'm gonna give us more love. I mean, not horrible, but still pretty bad. Defense. Ooh, there we go. It just moved into usable territory. Quite usable. Not game-breaking, but definitely usable. I think we're gonna let it sit for now, because 16 is usable. Okay, let's see if we can't chase down that slot 1. I'm gonna actually look it up in the rune thingamajig, just so we don't have to look forever. Slot 1, Swift. There we go, and we want innate. Let's see what we got here. Res, HP, HP, and I think I'm looking for one with crit rate or HP innate. Make this bigger so I can actually see what I'm doing. Alright, so there's an HP innate. It has 15 speed, 15 accuracy. The crit rate one... No, I've got 2 attack ones. 5% attack. Do I care about attack or HP? Let's roll the HP one. It's got 15 speed already, and it's got 15 accuracy, so that should make it easy to track down. There it is. Not a terrible rune, but we're gonna see if we can improve it a little bit. Not improved. Let's give it one more, and then we'll move on. Because, like, you almost feel like some runes are, like, cursed, you know? That is worse. Alright, we got another one here that I think is actually worse. So we'll go after that one. It is 17 res. Res. Oh, it's this one here. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and roll that up the rest of the way. That was such a disappointment of a rune. You think it would have a chance there, but no. Okay, so that one is done. So we're going to try this one. And then if that one doesn't work out, we've got these 2 accuracy swift slot ones that we'll try. I think we'll try this one first. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do this one, and then we're going to try one with an attack innate and just see. That Swift rune getting usable is pretty interesting, but see, this guy is weird. It's such a weird rune. It's not quite usable. It's just so strange. All right, let's give it a couple. I was like, speed? No, not speed. All right, let's give it one more. Because you almost feel like that the runes themselves are like able or cursed, you know? Ugh, what is this? It's not good, but it might be a little bit better, so we'll go ahead and take it. All right, let's go find that attack innate. It has 13 accuracy, so we'll search by accuracy. That's the other version of this rune. I'm looking for 13 accuracy. That's actually... Is that it? I think I might have already done this one. Yeah, because that's not terrible. Let's try the other one here, this one. Because that's legendary, right? Yeah, okay. So this one's not awful, but I think it's worth a couple of shots here. Crit rate. Ew. Give it one more. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, so we're going to use our other 2 on that violent slot 2 speed. That is gross. Is this the one, huh? Yep. Kind of forgot about it a little bit. Okay. That's kind of a weird one to evaluate. It's got a little more accuracy, which I guess is good. The resist is not ideal. It has 2 grindable stats on the left, 1 grindable on the right. Gosh, that attack roll is abysmal. I don't think I would end up keeping either one of these long term. Let's just take this one here with a little more accuracy, and let's roll it one more time. Because I don't have a ton of runes with high accuracy in that slot. Huh. This is another kind of a weird one. So it's got 2 grindable stats. It's kind of an attacky rune, but it's low rolls on the attack stats. It's actually kind of low rolls across the board, which is unfortunate. 35, 37. So it's 46 total stats on the right. And the one on the left is 31, 41, 46. 46 versus 47. So it's basically accuracy versus more attacky stats. Let's take a look at what I've actually got in that slot. Violent. Speed. So what I'm doing right now is I'm in Optimizer. And I'm just going to take a look at what I've got going on. Just to see what I need for my account. So slot 2. Accuracy. I have a 16. So this would be my highest accuracy rune if I took the one on the left. That resist I don't really care for. And then the 2 grindables on the right I like. So I think I will take the right. Yeah, I don't know that it's a keeper for forever, but I think that's where I'm going to go. Okay. So, those are my re-apps. I think I've got a couple of ancient re-apps that I might... I've got a couple spots. Let's see. I think one is a Despair slot 3. Yeah, it's this one. That is not quite right. I've got 2. Let's give this one hit. It's still funky, but I think it's a little bit better. Just having 13 speed is a little bit better. Let's give it one more. See if we can do better, because I'm just waiting for one of these to just like roll like crazy. Speed. Nope. All right, so that's fine. So overall, nothing mind-blowing, nothing game-changing. We improved a couple of runes. we made a slot 4 HP and Swift usable, but not amazing. So we still got some good candidates for next time when we get a bunch of reaps. I mean, reaps are, this is kind of how it goes. They're a bit of a gamble. You want to try to constantly improve. Chasing speed is a good way to lose a ton of reaps, which is kind of what I do in general. So that was the session. We bought that one rune, which is, it's going to be good for a long time. We probably will need another reap or two just to make it top tier like it should be. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care, everybody.